Alright guys, so welcome back to another video of Scientific Rankings. In this video, I want to talk about traffic hacks, which is a specific type of link. Specifically, traffic hacks are links you create to get more traffic to your money site. That's the simplest form of explaining it, and it's basically just a link that you create, and the sole purpose of the link is to get traffic to your money site. So for example, it could be the first comment on a very popular blog post. If you're the first comment on a blog, say for example my PBN guide post, if you're the first comment on that, which I think might be Armando, you get a lot of people clicking on your name just out of curiosity because a lot of people will see your comment. And if you make it a great comment, you're going to get even more people clicking onto your name there. Or another example would be that you respond to a post in a popular forum. If someone posts in a really popular forum asking about your services or asking, now not directly, but asking about something that you know about within your niche, then you respond to that with a really good answer, and then you subtly include a link there, or even if it's in your signature, it's still the same sort of thing. Basically, it's not about doing this for SEO. Traffic hacks are all about putting links in places where your audience are looking, so you actually get traffic to your website. See, these aren't intended to add much power to your website, and if you do it wrong without putting quality in place, then it can be extremely spammy and just a terrible approach. But if done right, it can add a lot of traffic to your website while simultaneously diversifying your backlinks, diversifying your anchor text and everything like that. So what do you look for? How do you actually go out there and build these links? Where do you find them? Well, the first thing that I would suggest is popular blogs. If there's really popular blogs within your industry, then that's perfect. And then what I like to do with these popular blogs is I like to leave a comment. Now, I preferably want this to be the first comment because if there's 50 comments and you're like the 51st comment, have fun having people scroll all the way down through 50 comments to see yours. But if you're the first 1, 2, or 3 comments, you can actually get a lot of traffic out of that just by being the first comment there and leaving a good comment. So we'll cover how to actually find those popular blogs and stuff later. Another one would be forums. Is there popular forums within your industry? If there is, you can go on there and leave comments on people's threads. You don't need to create your own thread and advertise your crap because no one wants to see that. But if someone posts a question or a thread about the industry that you're in, about the niche that you're in, then reply to it with a detailed answer. You can use your signature link there, or you can even subtly include a link within that post if you do it the right way without sounding too promotional. As an example, for the Plumbers London example I always used, there's a big forum called UK Plumbers Forums.co.uk, and they have all sorts of posts in there. People are looking for plumbers in London. Now, to take this even better, the only time I ever use this for local sites is if I'm looking for a keyword, and it's like plumbers in London, for example, and a forum like this comes up. If a forum like this comes up, then I want to comment on that and leave my link there to my site because people are going to click on that site from the search. People are visiting these sites, so you may as well leave the link there so when someone goes on it, you can get traffic back to your site. But you can use this for any niche, doesn't need to be local for anything, just responding to forum posts and, actually helping people out and including the link to your site so you get traffic through there. Another thing would be popular videos. If there's a really popular YouTube video with hundreds of thousands, even tens of thousands, even just thousands of views on it, there's a good chance that if you're one of the first comments, so you have one of the top comments on it, that you're gonna get people looking you up and clicking onto your site and stuff like that if you have the comment there. Or Reddit threads. If there's a really popular Reddit post about your niche, then go in there and leave a post and include a link there again. Again, this isn't about spamming your shit everywhere, guys. This is about actually adding value to your industry, actually answering people's questions, and very subtly including a link to your website. Another example will be Quora questions. I have no idea if I'm saying that right, but this popular site, Quora.com, you go on there and you answer people's questions about anything. Leave a really good detailed answer there, and then subtly leave a link again to your website. It's that simple. You're going to get traffic from this because you're actually answering people's questions that people are actually looking for within your industry. So this is all kind of white hat stuff, really. There's nothing really gray hat or black hat about this because you're actually going out there and actually helping people in your industry, and then from there just subtly include a link. There's nothing wrong with that. So how do you find these link opportunities? Well, the first way that I like to do it is check the SERPs. If you're ranking for a keyword, have a look through the SERPs and see if there's any popular forums coming up, if there's any popular videos coming up, or all this sort of stuff. Just look through the SERPs and just see if there's anything there that you can basically post a link on. If there's not, then If there's not, or if you want to do more, try Google Alerts. You can set up a Google Alert where if someone posts about something, they email you a link to it. So I've actually got my email address in there. Don't email that one because I don't check it, so it's not even going to get to me. But you enter an alert here. For example, I put Clash of Clans, and you can select how often. So at most, like email me once a day. And how many, only the best results. You can change that, and basically what will happen is that Google is going to send you an email once a day whenever someone posts about Clash of Clans. So if you want to comment on their blogs, you want to see what forums come of that, you can have them email you every single day. If you want to, you can have them email you like every single time, like as soon as they index it. That's up to you. But Google Alerts is a great way of staying on top of the latest search results that are coming up for your specific keywords. So number 3 is blog post notifications. And what you can do is you can sign up to someone's email list and stuff like that, or you can subscribe to the RSS feed. So you can enter the URL here and your email address, and services like this will literally just email you as soon as they've updated a blog. So it pins, as soon as the RSS feed is updated, they instantly email you, and then voila, you got an email as soon as the blog post has come out. So then you can be the first comment now, which is a sneaky way of doing that. I'll include a link to the service below. There's so many of them, just Google it as well. Just like RSS notifications, it's not that complicated to find them. The 4th method is the old-fashioned visit an actual website. You know, guys, actually going on a website and just looking for it. So if you go on Quora, for example, and I went to the digital marketing questions section here, so all questions under digital marketing, and look at the URL, by the way, guys, that I have here. I'll include a link to it below the video, but look at the URL here, and this takes me to all questions that are within this category here, this topic. And I can literally look through all of them. Many of them don't have answers yet, and just leave detailed answers for people. Leave actually good answers, not crappy ones with just a link. Actually answer it well, and then sneakily include a link there, and voila, you have some links there that are actually going to get clicks and actually going to get traffic. Here's another example. You go onto Reddit, there's a Clash of Clans section. You can go on here, and you can look through these. You can leave comments on people's posts, and you can include a link there very subtly. Not so complex. So how do you actually build the links on these things? Well, let's just start with the absolute basics. And guys, this is not spam. Please do not go out there and say, oh, I'm doing traffic hacks like Daryl taught me, and then just including a link to this, including a link to your site. That is not what I'm talking about here. I'm talking about actually adding value when you're doing this, actually caring about adding value, not caring so much about the links as much as you care about adding value, and then you're going to get links at the same time as a result of this. When you actually create a really great comment, it's going to stay. When you leave a comment that says, great article, and that's it, then they're probably going to delete the comment if they even improve it in the first place. So create great comments and actually put some effort into creating these links. For the anchor text, you want to use either the URL or a comment author name. So when you're leaving a blog comment, you don't need to specifically include a link there. You can if it's relevant and you can fit it in, but you don't need to, because people are going to click on your name. If you leave a really well-informed, smart comment, people are actually going to click on your name to see more about you because it's interesting based on what you commented. But for the most part, you're going to use URL anchor text. So you're just going to, like if it's on a forum or something, you subtly mention it or you include it in your signature or something like that. On most of these sites, you just include the URL anchor text as like a subtle mention there. As for the velocity of this, because a lot of people are like, how many do I build? Do I build 1 a day? Do I build 2 a day? People want this like very scientific answer. It's not a huge deal because it's quite natural and a lot of these aren't going to get indexed that fast and stuff like that. But I wouldn't go out there and build 500 in a day, but just build out like a few a day or something. It's up to you. Now, I want to add that I personally don't do this for local sites, except for the one exception would be when I search something and it literally comes up in a SERPs like a forum and stuff like that. Then I'm going to go in there and leave a comment. But this stuff is great for traffic generation and extra pillar. And in fact, when I first got started in like affiliate marketing stuff, this is all I did. I didn't do SEO. I didn't even know about SEO, what it was, but I went out there and commented on every article I could find, on every YouTube video, and it's everywhere. Everything I could find, I just comment on it. And I was getting pretty good traffic. I was getting like 1,000 visits a day. It all added up quite a lot over time. But this isn't necessary to rank. It's just an extra form of pillowing. It's an extra form of getting those links. Now, personally, if you have the budget to go out there and rank and you have all the PBNs and everything like that, I'm personally not going to go through all this effort. It's so much easier just to go out there and throw some PBNs at it. But I have done stuff with this, and it is a good way of getting some extra traffic to your site, which can actually convert well if you get traffic like this because you're answering people's questions and helping people out, presuming you have good content and everything on your site as well. But this is an additional way of building links. This is the only exception I'll make to my rule where I say like don't build like blog comments and stuff like that. This is the only exception I make to that, is when you're doing it from a traffic perspective, where you're leaving comments and stuff on popular blogs, we're leaving responses on very popular forums that people actually read, and you're actually generating real traffic from that and actually being really helpful, and not doing it from a spammy perspective, but actually doing it from the perspective of trying to help people out and add value. So when you do that, then you actually get a lot of traffic from that, and that's basically what they call traffic hacks. It's not my term, I just seen someone else referring to it. I was already doing it long before that, but apparently people call it traffic hacks these days. So I figured, why not? It sounds more fancy. So that's all there is to it. If you want to do this, it's as simple as finding properties and leaving responses there that actually add value, and subtly including a link, so you're going to get traffic to your website as a result of it. Not really so much for SEO purposes, more so for traffic purposes. Alright, so I hope this video helped, and I'll see you in the next one.